30 for 30.
What if I told you, in the heart of Connecticut, I had a small liberal arts school? That this school, Wesleyan, had more than just nerds? What if I told you this was the real birthplace of the U? What if I told you that the jock would fall for the mathematician? That this boy would marry this girl? What if I told you Buys and Tries didn't win a Grammy? That burlesque was merely a poor man's Magic Mike? What if I told you dancing wasn't just her way of life, that dance was her college major? Love, happiness, friendship. ESPN Films presents 30 for 30, The U. 2.
So we were asked to do these videos and reflect on Justin and Kelsey's relationship. And I really to get down deep into it, to get in the right mindset, figured I'd come back to where it all started for some inspiration. So I actually didn't know Justin and Kelsey when they first met, because Justin had to come back for his 5th year of college out here. And can you blame him? I mean, it's beautiful. And this is, on this very field, is where Justin intercepted and returned I don't know, it was like a 60-yard pick for a touchdown against Bates. I think it was freshman year. And ever since then, we knew the kid was going to be a stud.
My name is Joe Giamo. I graduated in the class of 2011. I was a economics major, a member of Delta Kappa Epsilon, football, baseball player, and originally from New Jersey. Yeah, we got paired with each other through our former football coach, and I remember just looking at Justin's profile picture up on the Facebook page, and it was with his shirt off on the beach, typical California, and I was like, I'm ready for this. I was ready. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to, get away from home and go to a great school, was to meet some of these different people who were a lot different than I was.
I was really happy for Kelsey when she decided to go to Wesleyan. I know it was definitely one of her first choices. And as we all know, Kelsey loves to do her own thing, which I really admire about her.
When Justin told me he was going to Wesleyan for college, I was like, I have no idea where that's at.
I heard it was a D3 or D4 football program. I guess that's pretty good. I heard Bill Belichick went there. So hey, that's cool, right?
We went up to go watch Wesleyan football during his senior year, and I just remember that this one kid, number 43, was all over the place, making hits, deflecting passes, not being able to catch passes, letting them hit him in the face. But hey, as a defender, you're not supposed to catch the ball, and I guess that's why he was on defense. But again, I remember going up to Kelsey after the game, like, hey, number 43, who was that? Who was that guy? He was amazing. He was awesome.
When Kelsey first started dating Justin, I was very confused because he seemed so normal and smart and cute, unlike her other boyfriends.
I remember meeting Kelsey for the first time and thinking how lucky Justin was to be dating someone like her. She was is so beautiful, gracious, and one of the most kind people I have ever met, and that still rings true today.
I think I was intrigued mostly. I knew Kelsey. I obviously knew Justin very well. He was one of my best friends. We lived together, frat brothers, everything, teammates. And I knew Kelsey from a very riveting class at Wesleyan. I think it was on bisexual prison studies in Malaysia or something. And I knew them both independently, obviously, and I thought, could this be another member of the Wolfpack? And it was. And I think the best part of all is that, of course, Kelsey's a member of the tribe, just like me. It wasn't easy being the little sort of Jew boy football player hanging out with all the boys. And so it was really refreshing to have Kelsey around, and I'm glad she stuck around through all of us.
I was a little nervous because
a couple of months prior to that, Kelsey was the producer of a show at Wesleyan called Burlesque Show. And it was all about this show in the basement of a dorm. It was like a speakeasy where it was all about empowering people to feel good about themselves, and no matter what shape or size you are, to feel good in your body. Anyway, I go up there to see the show at the last minute, and I get called from the audience to sit on stage in a chair. And the one rule of the show is no touching the dancers and no touching yourself. And I'm sitting in the chair, and these half-naked guys from the football team start dancing around me, giving me a lap dance, wearing just like a flannel shirt and their undies. And all of a sudden I got like a little nervous because they were coming close, and I touched one of the dancers, and everybody in the audience was like, no touching, no touching. So anyway, Kelsey called me up 2 months later. She's like, Mom, you know that dancer you touched? Well, I'm sort of dating him, and that's who. She's married, so sorry, I touched him first.
Thoughts on Justin proposing to Kelsey?
A little anxious.
We're feeling pretty good. You know, I think we all wish we could have the Hamilton game back, but other than that, I think we're pretty confident, and I think we're ready to play.
Feel the same way.
Honestly, in my head, I thought, wait a minute, haven't they been married for a few years now?
So I was so stoked when I found out that Justin was going to propose to Kelsey. Personally, I thought it was a long time coming, but you know, he did it. He did it in the most epic way at the Empire State Building, and I was just so excited for them. I think that they're an amazing couple.
Oh, the day Justin asked me to marry Kelsey. I'll never forget that day. A little more about that tomorrow night, but to give you the quick and dirty, we have a little custom, or I do, in that it's just not a yes/no answer. It's we've got to go out and have a little discussion and ask Justin a few questions, and hopefully he'll have all the right answers. Sort of taken out of the movie Diner, if you've ever seen that. Justin wanted to be prepared and knew it was going to be some sports questions, some why Kelsey questions, and things like that. And he reached out to his soon-to-be brother-in-law, Devin, on what type of questions is Alan going to ask me. And believe it or not, I actually think that's kind of like cheating. Sort of like in college where you get a take-home test and the teacher says, do it on your own, and all of a sudden you're calling your friends for the answers. Little did he know the questions were not going to be the same. And the first sports question came out, and it was about the Islanders. And the look of fear came in Justin's face. And he fessed right up. He goes, oh my God, I called Devin. And he said, study football. He's going to ask you tons of questions about the Jets. I know nothing about hockey. Well, we're here today anyway, so better be prepared next time, Justin.
I was preparing for my largest client's board meeting when I received a phone call from Justin. He normally texts, so I thought I better answer it, that something might be wrong. I picked up the phone, and he let me know that he had asked Kelsey's dad to marry her the day before. I suddenly broke into tears and still get a little tearful to this day, and was so happy for the two of them, and had a hard time focusing and getting ready for that board meeting the rest of the day. And then Justin invited us to come be part of the proposal, and we were so honored and had to keep this a secret, and it was very difficult.
Well, here we are, about a day away from your wedding day, Justin. I just want to get your thoughts on how you and Kelsey are feeling going into tomorrow.
I think we have a better understanding of the playbook, which helps a lot. We're pretty far along. We're not completely there yet by any measure, but we're learning fast, and I don't know, I think we're almost there. So.
How am I feeling about the wedding? I'm about to attend a wedding thrown by Kris Jenner, and it's going to be the greatest night of my entire life. And I hope Maddie has tequila shots ready, because I'm ready to party.
How do we feel about Kelsey and Justin getting married? Is that really a question? Of course we're excited. Is that? Oh, and Dylan's very excited for Justin to be officially her uncle, although she said she's never going to be a Dodgers fan.
I think that Justin and Kelsey bring out the best in each other. She brings out his nice side and he brings out her competitive side, and they work very well together.
I think Justin's definitely the reacher and Kelsey's the settler. I think Justin landed a good one here.
I think Kelsey is the luckier one because I see how much Justin loves Kelsey, and I know there will never be a shortage of love coming from Justin. And the other reason I think Kelsey is the luckier one is because she's marrying into our family and she's becoming my sister. So I don't know what is better than that.
From those days, Justin, to sharing a football and baseball field and the Delta dance floor with you, seeing your and Kelsey's relationship grow from Wes when we were there, after graduation, being in Connecticut and then into the city in Brooklyn, getting engaged, and now to your big day tomorrow. So happy to be here this weekend with you guys in Santa Barbara, both Em and I. Celebrate your love, the wedding, the combining of your families, and a beautiful life together. So love you guys.
Here we are in LA celebrating the two lovebirds. Really got to think about how you two ended up together, and the moment you told me you were going to propose to Kelsey, I thought about really knowing you two before you knew each other. Kelsey, dance class, Professor Alejandro, that was always a fun time. And sharing the gridiron with Justin was never a dull moment. So finding out that the dancing queen from Long Island was going to be marrying the man with a million tackles, I couldn't be happier. You guys are two interesting, fun, amazing friends. Love to be able to be here and share the moment with you, and excited to see what the future brings. I wish you guys nothing but the best, and looking forward to celebrating all night long.
In closing, I'd like to, along with my loving wife, Joan, wish both of you the best of everything. Joan and I have been together for the last 25 years and married for the last 21, and I hope that your life and your love grows as much as ours have. So enjoy, sláinte, and see ya at the party.
For this last part, I want to channel our personal hero, Captain Ron. Justin, you've officially been promoted from swab to mate because you picked the most amazing person to spend the rest of your life with. Kelsey, I love you. Welcome to the family. Justin, I love you. One thing I need to stress though is that Kelsey is the captain now. But yeah, I think the only thing left to do is kick the tires and light the fires. Mwah!
All right, Swab, it's time to kick the tires and light the fires. Here's to you and Kelsey. Congratulations.
Love you. Love you. Bye-bye.
So I'm going to give a little bit of a hot take. I'm probably the only person who's feeling even the slightest bit of sadness. And I think I'm just sad because it's almost certain that at some point in the future, in the many happy years to come, that finally Kelsey will have seen Justin naked more times than I have.
Can't wait for you guys to be Mr. and Mrs. Justin Siegel. Mazel, I love you.
Justin Siegel has a nice ring to it. I honestly think that you have been a Jew in training for the past 6-7 years, however long it is that you've been dating.
Hey, so this is the part you can edit out and just give to Kelsey and not let Justin know about it. She can use it as leverage for whenever she's mad at Justin or just wants to get revenge. So let me start out with New Orleans, the bachelor party. All right, so the first night I get there, there's a, what's that? Oh, we're getting a call. We'll do this later.